Ladies and gentlemen, are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Yeah, we are. Okay. Whew. I did the thing again where I made a coffee run and then I immediately regretted it because I took my sweet time. I took my sweet time and then I ended up like running back. And today's not the greatest day to do it because like it's super hot out there. It's like 92 degrees. But I'm going to do my best to stay on as long as I can so that I'm not giving you guys short lives. The last two lives have been pretty short. I'm sorry, but it just gets so hot in this apartment. How's everybody doing? Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Pulling up my notes, as one does. How's everybody doing with this heat? How's everybody doing? Oh, you can actually see this more than this now. I never noticed that. A little preview of some of the stuff I use. Right? There you go. There you go. I got a message, was it last week, about a brown lip that I was wearing. So I just want to tell you guys really quickly. For the liner, it's Glossier. It's their lip line in shade Buff. And for the lips, which is like a nice brown neutral tone, this is Mouth Cloud in the color Magic Brownie from Half Magic Beauty. Half Magic are the guys who did all the makeup for Euphoria. If you watched that show, if you watched it, you are a madman. That show's crazy, from what I've gathered. See how I'm like 2 minutes in, and I just turned my AC off, and I'm already dying. Already dying. If you're new here, hi, my name is Allie. I am a born and raised New Yorker. I live in Harlem. I'm a 30-something who's trying to figure it all out. I had an idea of what I wanted to talk about today. Again, if you see me looking here, I'm looking at my notes. Will I ever stick to looking at my notes and following? I don't know. I'm trying something a little different with the chat today. I changed the settings up a little bit so that you have to be a subscriber in order to comment, only because the past couple of weeks, I don't save the chats. Like, I don't leave them in the replays. The past couple of weeks, they've been not so favorable in the chat. And so I think that might put a little bit of a stop to it by just saying, hey, if you're going to comment, you might have to like put some work in and be subscribed in order to do that. So if anyone feels offended by that, I apologize. It's just something I'm trying this week. If it works out for me, then maybe I keep doing it. I'm not sure. I'm just someone who really is very cognizant of what online life looks like. I've been online chronically in different capacities for well over 15 years now, whether it be blogs, whether it be on Instagram or on TikTok. Even though I don't have a TikTok anymore, I got rid of that in January. I'm very cognizant of just negative people and their energies. And when they come over to my spaces, I make a quick point to try to rectify that for everybody else who's around. So you have to subscribe if you want to be in the chat. If you are looking at the chat, there are a few links in there, I think, or at least this morning's vlog, because I came out with a vlog this morning. Who here has watched it? I hope you did. It covered the past couple of weeks in that I went shopping. I went shopping. I went to Union Square. I had brunch with my husband at a place we have never been to that's so close to our house. It's kind of ridiculous. And the fact that we've been here for 4 years and we had yet to even visit, it was like, what? Like, we've been here for 4 years. We've never been here. We should change that. And so we had a nice brunch there. So that was good. And then I have another vlog coming out next week. And that's the vlog where you're going to see us at the Met Museum and us going to even more places for brunch around Harlem. We actually went to Baylander, Steel Beach, which is that that boat that got converted into a like bar restaurant over at the West Harlem Piers. And so we went there. It seems like we only really go there during Independence Day. I don't know. It's hot. I have a bit of a tan because of it, if you can tell, bit of a tan. And it was a good time. We had a really, really good time. Today's drink is the iced horchata with oat milk, the shaken espresso. So that's that. I wanted something a little on the lighter side. I made sure they didn't put too much sugar in it. It's a whole thing now where I have to like watch my sugar count. I am going to talk about that in a video sometime at the end of the month and then never talk about it again. The weather here has been a little bit all over the place. Right now it's like 92 and very humid. When did we get the news that New York City is considered like a subtropical climate now? When did that happen? Because we are officially a subtropical climate, and I'm like, we're not Florida. What happened? Apparently, climate change is what happened there. So, not looking forward to. You're gonna hear a lot of that today. It's nice enough where the city, at least this area, is bustling. Nothing but noise. Nothing but noise the entire time. So that was pretty much like a tiny little wrap up of my week. I know that today I wanted to talk about like productivity and structure and how I'm trying to make sure that burnout. Oh my gosh! Hi. Yeah. I mean, you're not. I don't know what I'd be teaching you, honey. I'm just showing you my life in New York. Showing you my life in New York. But thank you for commenting. That's very kind of you. I really do appreciate that. And I appreciate the help too. That was very kind of you to do as well. And I wanted to talk a little bit about just like the current content, where it's going, all of that good stuff. But I never stick to my script, right? I always end up talking mindlessly about New York and about my life for a good half hour. Today's probably no different. I'm not even going to kid you. Like, it's just so hot out there. But under doctor's orders, I'm supposed to get more sun, more vitamin D was what the doctor said, more vitamin D. So more sun, get vitamin D from supplements, and more magnesium. Apparently magnesium and vitamin D work well together. It's a long thing, but I need more sun. So I think my husband actively tried to make sure that I got as much sun as humanly possible. He had a few days off because of Independence Day. And so he decided that he was going to sort of just plan these 5 days out. I mean, we did something practically every day for like 4 days straight. And it was unbelievable to me that was even a thing that could even occur. Like, we went to places we'd never been within Harlem. We went to Baylander, like I mentioned. We went to the Met. It was just nonstop, go, 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 go. Did it take a number on my body? Yes, it did. And I needed a couple of days to recover, but it was very rewarding and a blessing in disguise because I needed things to do for a couple of vlogs for the month. And so because I needed things to do, I welcomed him planning anything because it meant that it was something that I could record and sort of create content around. So the vlogs feel busy because they were busy because I was busy. Thank God for that. To anyone just joining, I set the preferences on the chat a little different. I made it so that you have to be subscribed to chat for at least 5 minutes. I don't know. I want to have control over what goes on in the lives as much as I can until I can't anymore. You know, if the space gets big enough, I doubt, but if it does, you know, I want to be able to say that I can control it as best I can. I even have like strict on my comments on my regular videos, strict moderation. Um, I'm a control freak. I'm not going to sugarcoat that in the slightest. I'm a control freak. And so I need to know that the space is safe for myself more so than anyone else. But definitely because there's just a lot of bad apples on YouTube. And I'm learning that now more than ever. I don't love it. I don't love it. For someone like me who normally doesn't really take offense to what people, I mean, I've had people call me Shrek on this app on YouTube before. Like it's mostly the weight, and it's like, all right, come up with something different, you know. Um, to have people just be so unkind, not great. I don't love it. I don't love it. So you know, whatever control I can have, I try my best to do. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are okay. Honestly, I was not okay last night, to be fully transparent. I cried a bit last night. I think a part of me sort of just, when you lose someone in such a way like I did, you tend to sort of not necessarily relive it, but you sort of um, it stays with you for a little bit. And so I was thinking about my mom last night, and I had a moment, and I had a moment where I genuinely missed her. Like I know she's with me in spirit, and I talk to her spiritually every day. But I was telling my husband last night, like, I miss hugging her, and I miss her smell. Like my mother always smelled like super fresh detergent, because she would always use like the strongest thing out there, and it would always end up being so overpowering, but it was always just something that was distinct and I could remember her by. And when I grabbed a bunch of her clothes and I kept a lot of her clothing, that smell was in my closet for weeks. And then it started to fade and I got sad. But I don't know. I miss her today. And I miss her a lot this week. And I don't know if it's an energy shift or a planetary shift. I'm sure that Uranus and Gemini has something to do with it. I'm sure the full moon in Capricorn tomorrow, well, it's coming now, but tomorrow mostly has something to do with it. But I miss my mom. I miss my mom. I miss her so much. And I miss the idea that I'd no longer get to have that time with her. It sucks so bad. It sucks so bad. I don't wish this, what I go through, on anybody. I really don't. But I digress. Productivity. How are we doing with productivity, guys? I know that I did the video about why I don't want you guys to quit YouTube. I feel like the video still stands. I almost want to update it in a few months, because I feel like a lot of my friends are still kind of burnt out from being on YouTube. And I'm wondering if it's just something in the air, or just lifing people, really, because it's just one of those things where it's like, oh, you know, you want to have a bit of a support group, especially with people who are doing the similar things as you. And so while I have a small knit of like New York friends, I don't have a lot of them who vlog. And so I'm trying to find people within YouTube that do, so that I can you know, we could all support each other when needed. But like, they're all dropping like flies, and I don't know if it's just me being very stubborn about how consistent I'm being or what have you, but what's the productivity like? Like what's the work-life balance? Because I know that I freelance so that I have a lot more time than most other people, which is a little bit, some might say unfair, because I don't have that extra barrier per se. So I'm trying to be cognizant of that. I want to watch your guys' stuff. Like I want to watch your guys' vlogs, and I want to see how you guys are doing, and I want to see like how you're filming, how you're editing. I want to learn from you, and it's hard to learn when you're, when everybody's dropping like flies. So, how are you staying organized? Like, how are you doing it in the summer? I know that I have a few people who work for like the Board of Ed, and they don't need to worry about the summer too much unless they're working summer school. Oh God, all the noise. There's like a bit of like a traffic, like what do you call it? A little bit of a jam going on right in front of me. And people are getting slowly aggravated. So it's like, oh shit, am I about to see a fight? Am I about to see something on the Citizen app? I hope not. Mm. Mm. I know for me, I'm still writing everything down. I'm still doing to-do lists, and if I still have my Notion calendar, all of that is still going. So that helps me stay organized and help me prevent burnout, because I can't see a world where like I don't have something listed for me to do. I work well with lists. Lists are my friend. Yay, here lists, because they save my life. And not everyone is. Thank you. I saw. Thanks so much again. It's very kind of you. I saw the document. Don't worry. All good here. And yeah, mostly just using the Notion calendar and trying to figure out the best ways to approach the scheduling, and just kind of figuring out what to do day by day, hour by hour. I know that when I get off this live, I'm going to edit. I have 2 videos coming out in the next couple of weeks that need voiceovers. And so I'm going to edit a little bit and then do some voiceover work. My voice is getting better on them, if you haven't noticed. The first couple of ones were really, really dry because it felt like I was reading. But I'm getting better at sounding pretty natural with them. So I'm very happy and grateful about that. Let's see. If you want to let me know, like either in the chat or even in the comments during the replay, like the things you do to help you stay organized and productive, tell me. If it's something new other than what I've been doing, I would love to hear it, because I'm always open to new ideas about productivity. It's maybe not one of my husband's favorite things. I'm probably a little too organized for his liking. But it keeps me sane, and anything that keeps me sane is going to be something that I need to keep, because I need to not cry all the time, for lack of a better way to put it. So this lighting is working today. It's working in good ways and bad ways, because like I can really tell how flat this side got when I curled my hair and how not flat this side got. Like that's really striking, right? Like that's really something. I also have to wash my hair again sometime this weekend. Do we like the darker hair? My husband's gonna hate this. He's gonna see this and go, "Don't touch your hair." He's tired. He's tired of me and my decisions. At least I'm not going for the bangs again. We're not doing that again, guys. No bangs this time. Let's see. Notes. No, I'm not talking about that. I just kind of did. Does anyone have anything they're doing in New York? Or like, if you're in New York, like, what's some stuff that we can do together? I know that there's like pop-ups going on and stuff like that. I think there's one at Rockefeller right now that I might be interested in. I need to get out of the house more. So in an attempt to do that, I also changed up the Maybe Alley series a little bit to sort of better reflect what I'm actually doing with that. So like it's a little bit more clear that it's an episodic series about things I'm doing in New York, with the exception of one episode, where it's just me cooking. That's a mistake, but I'm too far in to edit that out of the series. So I think what I'm going to do is make Maybe Alley into seasons, sort of like a television show proper. And when I get to episode 12, I'll stop it there and then I'll start season 2. And then we'll take it from there. And then by then I should know the structure and how I want each one of those episodes filmed. I'm currently collecting a bunch of B-roll from the subway so I can make the subway video for Maybe Alley. And I'm currently working on a script for voiceover. So that should be interesting. I still want to take one day where my husband can kind of help me get more B-roll of me being active within the subway. So like going up and down stairs or going through the turnstile, stuff like that, so I can incorporate it in the video as well. And then I might do like a face-to-face within that video and just kind of speak to you guys directly while B-roll plays too. I'm trying to get more creative with my edits, and I'm trying to keep you guys more engaged and staying longer. I mean, I look at my analytics, and you guys are here for a while on each video, which I'm very thankful for, because it means that you think I'm interesting enough. So I'm grateful for that. But I want to keep you guys engaged as long as I can. So I'm trying to edit differently and figure out ways to do that and talk about different things within the city. So I could do that. So we'll see. We'll get there. I like to think as the first year of YouTube as the year where you're sort of learning everything. So right now I'm just kind of learning everything. And I'm figuring out like what my editing style is going to be, what fonts I want to use, and all that stuff. I've talked about it a little bit beforehand. But if you're new here, this is a new topic for you. I'm figuring it out. And as soon as I feel like I have a groove, then I'll probably crank out more videos weekly than just one. I think it's also because I take so long to edit too, because I'm so, not that I want to have the perfect videos, because all my videos have something in them that is wrong. I just kind of want to entertain you guys as best I can, so that you guys have good content and you want to stay and you want to be here. So in order to do that, oh my God, there are 2s everywhere. If you believe in angel numbers, it's 222, 22, 22 all over my laptop. Wow. That's something. I should play the lotto. Anyway, I'm trying to keep you guys engaged as best I can. Yeah, I will after, I will after the live. I will after. If you could just, after the live. I saw it. We're fine. Okay? Oh my God. You know what? We're going to fix this right now. Because no. I am in control. Me. I get quite annoyed. What do you want from me? And you tell someone you've done something repeatedly and they still want to like harass. It's not cool. So, blackity block. Sorry. Or at least hide or whatever the hell YouTube calls it. We're good here. At least for now until I'm done. And then afterwards, I will do what I have to. I lost my train of thought now. What is my train of thought? Let's see. Notes. Oh, wow. I've already spoken about pretty much everything I was going to talk about. What is left for me to talk about? Let's see. I started working on Google Maps. There's something. Oh my God. I started working on Google Maps because I want to start linking like places that I've been visiting within videos in like Google Maps, and so that you guys know when you're visiting, like where I'm going, what I'm doing. So as soon as I build that out, you'll start seeing links in all the descriptions of my newer videos about that. So that'll be fun. It's been challenging because I've never used Google Maps like that. So it's been challenging to learn, but I feel like it's just another thing to learn and just another thing I can give to you guys and share to you guys. I know some people sell theirs. I don't think I'm going to sell them. I think what I'll do is on my website, I'll give them away as freebies. And I'll figure out a way to incorporate them in my site so that they can be freebies for everybody and not have to sort of wonder where I'm going or what I'm doing, even though I put them in the videos, but like you'll have a set list and you can put them in your Google and all that good stuff. And then, yeah, I think July is just going to be the 6 things I learned as a native New Yorker. Maybe Allie episode 6 about the subway. I'm going to do one vlog about my health, and then do a recap. And then we're good for July. July is good. And then we can start focusing on August. August, I really want to get here because I have a lot of fun stuff happening in August, including Coney Island, if my husband is willing. I say that because like he's going to be the one filming the most. So I don't know if he'll enjoy a full day at Coney Island, but I'm hoping he will. We'll see. But that's it. That's all I got. If anybody wants to say hi in the comments, feel free. If anybody wants to take a look at my newest video, I left the link in the chat if you've got your chat open. But I'll leave a link in the comments as well so you guys can watch that video. Please watch that video. I know the vlogs are like not everyone's cup of tea. A lot of people like to have my more informative videos, but I swear the vlogs are fun too, especially when I'm actually doing things on them, like, you know, seeing things and experiencing life. And yeah, I think we're going to end it here unless anyone's got anything they want to say besides that person who I hid, because no, we're not doing that. I think we're good. It'd be funny if they found me on Instagram too. Oh no, it's a reel from hubby. I'll watch that in a bit. Okay. I love you guys and dolls. This one was another quick one. I'm turning this AC back on immediately because it is just way too hot. And I really hope this humidity ends. And I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully I figured out how to get you guys outside with me without, much fuss. All right, guys and dolls. Bye.